The following is the result of an ambitious school project being rushed after getting sick. Hello, Sam here to talk about heart failure the disease, which is defined as the heart muscle not pumping blood as well as it should. Heart failure can cause blood and fluid to get stuck in the lungs. It gives you narrowed arteries in the heart. It may cause high blood pressure. Heart failure can also be fatal, and if you have it, you may need a heart transplant or a device to help pump blood. There are three main types of heart failure: left-sided, right-sided, and biventricle. And there are two types of left-sided heart failure: systolic and diastolic. In general, left-sided heart failure is when the heart's left ventricle will no longer pump enough blood around the body. With this, blood builds up in the blood vessels that transport blood from the lungs. In systolic left-sided heart failure, the heart can no longer pump enough blood through the body because the heart muscle got weaker. In diastolic left-sided heart failure, the heart muscle can no longer expand enough to fill with blood after contraction because the tissue is stiffer than a healthy heart, even though the heart muscle is still strong. In right-sided heart failure, the heart's right ventricle is too weak to pump blood to the lungs. As such, blood builds up in the veins, which leads to increased pressure and pushes fluid to the surrounding tissue. In biventricle heart failure, both sides of the heart are affected, and it can cause symptoms of both left-sided and right-sided heart failure. The symptoms of heart failure include the following: wheezing, shortness of breath while laying down, swelling below the torso, fatigue, rapid and/or irregular heartbeat, reduced ability to exercise, a cough that doesn't go away, or a bloody cough with white or pink mucus, fluid that builds up leading to very rapid weight gain, swelling in the stomach area, difficulty concentrating or decreased alertness, nausea, and a lack of an appetite. If your heart failure was caused by a heart attack, you may experience a pain in your chest, etc. Complications of heart failure include kidney damage or failure, liver damage, sudden cardiac death, other heart problems, etc. Causes of heart failure include cardiomyopathies, heart attack, coronary artery disease, high blood pressure, heart valve disease, inflammation of the heart muscle, irregular heart rhythms, other diseases like HIV infection and diabetes, etc. Common genetic factors affecting heart failure usually come from cardiomyopathies. The genes that give a predisposition to cardiomyopathies include the following on screen. So remember how I said heart failure was a disease at the beginning of the video? Well, it's actually not technically a disease on its own. Sorry.